The heat is on across Trinidad and Tobago. It's that time of the year where we tend to feel the warmth during the day as well as at night. Basically, it is called a heat season from September to October. This is usually our warmest months, and you tend to find that those are hottest days and the warmest nights. And meanwhile, actually at this time of the year, actually set to be feeling warmer than normal as we go through the next few months. Be mindful about that. But at this time of the year, it's also the peak of the hurricane season, which ties into that heat. And we're just looking at a couple of disturbances there. One, which is 1,400 kilometers east of the Lesser Antilles. And this one here is set to slowly show some signs of development over the next few days. But once it gets closer to the island chain, that is around the Leeward Islands, it will likely encounter some unfavorable conditions, so it shouldn't develop any further. But we'll be watching that as you go through the next few days. Meanwhile, out towards the coast of Africa, the south of the Cape Verde Islands, there's yet another disturbance there that also has a low chance, about 10% or so, as you go through the next couple of days. But once we get into late on the weekend, maybe early next week, we could be seeing that system getting into some favorable waters, temperatures of 29 to 30 degrees Celsius, and also some favorable conditions there. So we'll be watching that as well through the weekend. But overnight in the Trinidad and Tobago, it should be mostly clear across parts of Tobago, but you will see some of those showers developing first thing in the morning, just around dawn, and then also during the afternoon, a few brief showers are likely to pop up along the hillsides. But most of the showers that we could be seeing across eastern areas of Trinidad, most of that will be around the first part of your morning into the middle of the afternoon. However, do watch out for some showers that could turn heavy or thundery around western areas of Trinidad, around the Port of Spain, Chaguanas, the usual places at this time of the year, San Fernando, possibly up towards Pinal and Point Fortin. But as long as you're in western areas of Trinidad, don't be surprised if you do hear some thunder rumbling during the heat of the day. Now, tonight should feel warm again, 25 degrees Celsius, the minimum. 33 is likely across many parts of Trinidad, but maybe 34 in some of the areas in western Trinidad like Pinal. Now offshore, the east-southeasterly winds will persist at 15 knots, still bringing smooth seas to the Caribbean, only a slight chop out in the Atlantic at 1.5 to 2 meters here. And if you are heading out, you have your low tide at 8:45 a.m. Now, of course, on a Wednesday and a Thursday, maybe seeing a bit more moisture coming through. Some of that may well be some high-level cloud, but also the possibility of some showers that could erupt across Trinidad in particular, and again, favouring western areas of Trinidad as we go through Thursday and Friday. But do watch out for a lot more moisture to come in on Saturday, where we'll see that disturbance getting closer to the island chain. Meanwhile, there's another disturbance just north of Hispaniola. This one has a low chance of developing, but nevertheless, it will continue to bring some locally heavy rain and thunder showers across parts of Bahamas, especially towards that northwestern sector. And then once it crosses the Florida Straits into the Gulf of Mexico, we'll be seeing it developing here over the next few days. We will watch that as well through the next couple of days and into the weekend. There's still some showers expected for Hispaniola, more so for Haiti, and some coming into Jamaica. Fair skies for the rest of the Eastern Caribbean. Just occasional showers expected here. And then down towards Georgetown, a brief shower that could turn thundery and a high of 33 degrees Celsius as we go through Wednesday. But we're still looking at the possibilities of what's been happening with Dorian. Just the remnants there continuing to bring some showers for the UK and also for Gabrielle through Thursday. But they should escape most of the southern eastern corner of England as they go through Thursday. Most of the showers should be concentrated towards the north as the remnants of Gabrielle passes there on Thursday. For us, mostly sunny with these afternoon showers that could turn heavy or thundery. So that's the weather, and that's it for me.